Yo, what's up, everybody? New series today. This is Mike, and me and Dan are both posting individual predictions for every single week, every single game this year in the entire NFL season. Week by week, we're going to go through and predict the games, and every single week we'll update our record. As you can see here, we're both 0-0. The season hasn't started. Make sure you go check out Dan's individual record prediction video for week one. That was already posted, and here's mine. I went try-hard editing. Hope you guys enjoy. Drop some support down below and hit the subscribe button. All right. So I'm a sucker for a good underdog story. So, I don't want too much hate if I get a couple wrong. Cardinals are kind of a big underdog this year. I might be going with them a couple times. A couple other underdog picks that you guys, might be a little surprised by. So here we go. Starting things off, Thursday Night Football, we have the Texans against the Chiefs. Obviously, this was the 2019 playoffs, and it ended the Texans' reign. The Texans were up 1 point, 24-0, and then the Chiefs started trying, and they lost 51-31. And it was GG, bye-bye Texans. The Chiefs replaced Damian Williams in the offseason with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, basically, because Damian Williams opted out, and the Texans lost DeAndre Hopkins. Chiefs, they're only going to get better this year. Their offense is so good. And the Texans, I know they replaced Hopkins with Randall Cobb and Brandon Cooks, but not good enough. Texans are not going to be great. Their offensive line is bad, and the Chiefs get the win here easily. Next game, we have Jets at the Buffalo Bills. I think the Bills are going to be scary good. Josh Allen, Devin Singletary, Stephon Diggs, just an explosive offense, and a defense that will contend with Pittsburgh and the Niners for the best in the league. Now, Singletary might have a breakout year this year. He was trained by an all-time great, Frank Gore, so I expect big things from him. Le'Veon Bell says he's in the best shape of his life, but it won't matter. The Jets lost Jamal Adams, and there's only one good player besides Sam Darnold, which is Quinn Williams. The Jets are just going to get massacred this game. It won't even be close. The Bills are going to win big at home, and the Bills start off 1-0 to get the win. Next up, there's a big matchup in the NFC North. We got the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. Now, this one is a little more difficult. Both these teams are going to contend for the NFC North. Honestly, you'll see in a little bit. I think the Lions are going to be contending as well. But this is a big game to start the season off. Honestly, this is a toss-up. But I don't think Green Bay did enough to make Aaron Rodgers not only happy, but they didn't get him the players that he needed on offense. I can't blame him that he's a little probably not happy. I just think that the Vikings are in a better spot to win this game. I like Dalvin Cook, Jefferson, and Thielen on that offense. I'm giving the nod to the Vikings in this game. Slight nod. W for the Vikings. Eagles versus Redskins. All right, this game should be an easy win for the Eagles. The Redskins offense just isn't good enough against the Eagles defense, but it seems as though it might be another year of injuries for Philadelphia. Wentz missed the day of camp. Sanders is questionable. Brooks is out for the year. Hargrave's out for a few weeks. Rager, their number one overall draft pick, will most likely miss this game, and Alshon's out a long time too. Pains me to say it, but the Eagles might have to learn how to stay healthy, or games like this will be closer than they should. Eagles win by a wide margin, though, because the Redskins stink. Redskins always choke against Wentz. Easy win for the Eagles. Browns versus Ravens. All right, I don't understand why the Browns' offense always underperforms so hard, because honestly, they're stacked at the offensive skill positions. But something just doesn't click. It doesn't work. Maybe it's Mayfield's fault, maybe not. Either way, the Ravens have things figured out, and the Browns don't. Ravens win week 1. Colts versus Jaguars is up next. All right, so the Colts, they're one of the 3 teams in this AFC South division that are in contention. The Titans and the Texans both could also, pull off a way to win the division. The Jaguars, though, luckily they're trash, worst team in the division by far. Phillip Rivers is entering his 40th season, though. He's getting pretty old in age. I think he's still got it. I think he'll be a little bit better in this scheme because of the offensive line. A lot better than in Los Angeles. Colts beat the worst team in the league right here and get a win. Next up is Raiders at Panthers. Going to keep this one short and sweet. The Panthers don't have a defense. Kuechly retired. And then they proceeded to draft 8 rounds straight in the draft of defensive positions only. They got a ton of young dudes there. The Raiders, I'm not sure how they're going to be performing this season, but at least for week 1, going to give them the benefit of the doubt, give them the W for week 1. Now, earlier on, I said I was a sucker for the underdog, and in this scenario, I don't know which team is the underdog. And my favorite matchup this week is the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. Now, Honestly, it seems like Nick Foles is going to be starting week 1, but Matt Nagy says he's going to keep it close to his chest. But Foles, obviously, is better than Trubisky. Foles, Super Bowl MVP. Let's go, Nick. I think that's going to give him a big advantage if Foles starts over Trubisky. I think they have a better chance at success. But the Detroit Lions do have a sneaky good offense and a sneaky good defense as well. They replaced Darius Slay with Trufant and Okudah. I think the Lions can win games. I think the Bears can too. Toss up. I'm a sucker for an underdog. We're going with the Detroit Lions in this matchup. Call me crazy, but I ain't. The next matchup we're going to be talking about is the Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. Come on, bro. The Seahawks are going to be really good this year. Their offense is great. Their defense is great, too. Jamal Adams, welcome to Seattle. Russell Wilson, in my opinion, is one of the most consistent, best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. He's just proven consistency, and Mahomes and Jackson just haven't proven that yet. Russell Wilson, I'll take him any day over Matty Ice. Seahawks get the win right here. Next up, we have Dolphins at Patriots. Now, earlier on, I said I was a sucker for underdogs. I picked the Lions, obviously. I'm feeling like doing it again. I think I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins to win this game. It's in Foxborough, which kind of stinks. But, I don't know. It's Fitzmagic. I know Tua's probably not going to be starting. I just think that the Dolphins, honestly, I know the Patriots, a lot of their defensive players opted out of the season. It's a close one right here. I just hope the Dolphins win this game. I guess kind of going off emotions. I want the Dolphins to win. I'm going to give them the win right here. Chargers at Bengals. All right, Joe Burrow. First game in the league. It's a home game for him. Well, he's going to figure out quick that his offensive line is the worst in the league. Joe Burrow, meet Joe Bosa. It's going to be a win for the Chargers, I believe. Even though Tyrod Taylor is starting and he's trash, I think the Chargers come away with the win. Just a better, they're just going to be a better team week 1. Not sure how it's going to be at the end of the season, but week 1, Chargers get this win. And then we have the Cardinals at the 49ers. All right. As much as I want to give this game to the Cardinals, it's in San Francisco. It's week 1. I just think that week 1 with a lot of new pieces on our team and a weird training camp schedule because of COVID, I just think the 49ers are going to be in a better place week 1 to win a game than the Cardinals will. Later in the season, catch me then when it's in Arizona. For now, gotta go with my gut and say the 49ers get the win. Buccaneers at Saints. Tom Brady facing Drew Brees. Well, unfortunately, Drew Brees is going to have a little bit more of help than Tom Brady does. Drew Brees is a running back and a Michael Thomas. Tom Brady does have a good receiver room, but no running back. I just think the Saints have a better coach as well. Saints, they're definitely better suited to win this game week 1 than the Buccaneers are. Later in the season, once again, we'll see, similar to the Cardinals game, win for the Saints. Cowboys at Rams. As much as I want the Rams to upset here, I don't think it's going to happen. The Cowboys secondary is real young. I think that's their weak point on this defense. The Cowboys, their defense is in question. But I do think that the Rams are just, I don't know. The Rams can pull this upset off. I just think the Cowboys will win this game. Cowboys get the win. Steelers at Giants. Monday Night Football. We got 2 games. The first game, Steelers-Giants. The Giants have a good offense, but their defense is even worse than the Panthers. Well, maybe not worse than the Panthers, but the Giants' defense isn't that great. Steelers are going to get the win here. Steelers do like to choke against bad teams, so it could be close, but I think the Steelers get the win. And finally, the last Monday Night Football game, we have the Titans at Broncos. Now, this game is going to be really close. Can Drew Lock step up? It's a Monday night game. A lot of pressure is going to be on Drew Lock. Honestly, I'm not sure, but for some reason, we're going with the Denver Broncos week 1. I know that the Titans, they're a solid team. They definitely have a good offense and a good defense with Kevin Byard, but let's go Broncos. I mean, I'm using my heart right here. I think the Broncos get the win. It's in Denver. Maybe, who knows? Hopefully, the Drew Lock can pull off a big upset and get the win. Let me know your guys' thoughts on my predictions. I mean, you obviously know which ones are upsets, but hopefully my record's better than Daniel. I'll see you guys week 2. There we go.